Hi, I am Robert Siciliano. I am a security awareness expert and the head trainer at ProtectNowLLC.com. Welcome to this week's Protect Now Security Snapshot. Each week, we break down recent events in the world of scams, fraud, and identity theft. I will provide you with real-life examples of how certain information vulnerabilities can be exploited by online predators, by the bad guys, and share the best up-to-date tips and practices on how to protect your business, your loved ones from hacks, fraud, and identity theft. Let's get at it. And welcome to this week's Protect Now Security Snapshot. So business credit and COVID relief scams. So many of you small businesses are at a crossroads whether or not you're going to stay open over the next year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Many of you are seeking relief from the Small Business Administration and other lenders in order to, basically compensate you for lost business. That said, you have a number of different options, but you have to be really careful because there's a lot of scams out there. So we're going to touch base on that really quick, give you some homework to do. Also, we're going to show you how to check out Protect Now's identity theft protection, how to freeze your kids' credit. Protect Now has partnered with Chubb to provide cybersecurity insurance. You got to check that out if you are a small business. Also, I was on Fox discussing Venmo scams. Show you how to get access to that. You Massachusetts real estate agents, we are doing 8 hours of CE credit at the beginning of March. Show you how to get access to that. And for those of you who want to jump on a free webinar that I offer, date to be determined, and get a free copy of my ebook, bestseller on Amazon, I'll show you how to get access to that. And you're going to like our Facebook page. I'll show you how to like our Facebook page. So let's get at it. Okay, so business credit and COVID relief scams. So basically, there's a lot to know when it comes to taking out a loan. I mean, I've been through that process myself, and it can be a little daunting for most people. And the problem here is that every time the phone rings and every time an email comes in, it could be a scammer posing as the Small Business Administration or a bank offering too good to be true interest rates on loans. The good news is that the Small Business Administration is actually offering really low interest loans that you don't necessarily have to pay the interest for up to a year in some cases. And those loans the size of them are based on the size of your business. So there's a lot of opportunity for relief should you, do your research. But again, you really have to be careful. So now in this particular blog, I talk about knowing the difference between secured and unsecured lines of credit. And this is something you might want to talk about with your financial advisor or with your accountant or even with your lawyer in some cases. But I'm giving you the basics here as a primer. Check out the various fees involved. Think about bank drawdowns. Realize interest rate variability is possible. Could mean it can go up and down. Consider insuring a line of credit. Reach out to the Small Business Administration. Beware of COVID relief scams. So as far as, uncertain times, bad guys come out of the woodwork, preying upon confusion and desperation. And during a pandemic, COVID relief scams proliferate without a doubt. I've seen plenty of it. And every time the phone rings, an email comes in, or even a letter from the USPS, be suspect. Don't automatically trust. Very important. Now, as far as the Small Business Administration goes, there's a link to that in the blog. They have provided everything. I mean, the previous administration did a really good job of setting up the SBA with all kinds of relief, and the current administration is doing a great job of it as well. From here, you can learn all about COVID relief options, first draw, second draw, PPP loans, and so forth. I suggest going for it, absolutely. If it is a requirement or a necessity, do it. There's really no drawback. You can always pay that loan back the moment you get it if you do not need it, okay? All that being said, a couple of things I want you to check out. Check out our identity theft protection service at protectnowllc.com/ID protection. If you are a small business, you definitely need cybersecurity insurance. Parents, those of you who have kids 17 and under, you need to freeze their credit. And also check out my video on YouTube when I talked on Fox about Venmo scams. Lots of people using Venmo. I use it all the time myself, and there's a lot of scams out there to be aware of. Also, you Massachusetts real estate agents get 8 hours of CE. It's coming up the beginning of March. Check that out. And to get a free copy of this, along with a copy of my ebook, and to sign up for my next webinar, go to protectnow.online. And you got to like our Facebook page. Head over to facebook.com/ProtectNowLLC. You guys are great. Thank you so much for hanging in there. Be careful out there. Wear your mask, and peace.